Hi everybody, it's Darla over here trying to be one smart cookie. Today we are going to talk about achieving your New Year's resolutions goals and how I plan on achieving some of mine. Let's jump right into it. So my first resolution is to take better care of my skin. Very simple thing to accomplish. I am a big list maker, so I did write down what I need to do on a daily basis, what I need to do on a weekly basis, and I will follow that until it becomes habit. You know, I've been known to go to bed without washing my face, maybe, or jumping out of the shower when it's cold and you're all shivery, so you dry off real quick and jump into your PJs without putting moisturizer on. And I would really like to stop doing that. I want to just do better by my skin. And it has nothing to do with aging or all that stuff. I just simply, you only have the one set of skin. That's what protects you from viruses, pollution, bacteria, all the nasties out there. So I just want to be better to it. Number 2, I want to deep clean one room a month. A minimum of one room a month. And when I say deep clean, I'm talking like walls, ceilings, trying to organize anything in that room like closets, dressers, drawers, etc. And that is a twofold reason I chose this one. One is I usually do a spring and a fall cleaning. It's what my mom did, it's what my grandmom did. It's just something that was ingrained into me. However, the problem with that is where I homestead, the garden goes in the spring and stuff gets harvested in the fall, and it's just a lot to be doing the cleaning on top of that. So for my own mental health, I decided to work on it gradually instead of doing the entire house at once. And I don't expect this is going to actually take me till June. I figure I'll probably do 2 or 3 rooms a month at least. Knowing me, I'll probably going to jump in and get it like more than that. But I also have like the basement on my list and things like that. So it will be a lot of work because the basement is scary, people. But we will get it done. Okay. So that's 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are a little more in depth. So resolution number 3 is we want to pay off our credit card debt. And we don't owe hundreds of thousands or anything like that, but we do owe a little bit. And, you know, the interest on credit cards is crazy. And it's not just credit card debt. We also have some personal debt that we'd like to get paid off. So how are we going to do that? Because we don't have extra money coming into the house. Our income is the same. Well, actually, our income fluctuates, so it makes it very, very difficult to budget because where my husband drives truck, you do not get paid the same every paycheck. It all depends on your mileage, what you were delivering, where you were delivering, and all that kind of stuff. Plus, we get taxed to death because we are middle-aged and have no children. Okay, so where can I make changes? So the first thing we did was we called all of our companies, you know, hydro, cable, internet, cell phone, all that stuff. We're on the base plan of everything. And by doing that, we actually saved about $172 a month. Crazy. And that was just from switching cell phone companies and going down to a basic cable package. I still have unlimited internet. It's not as fast, but it will do the job. Okay. What about hydro? Unfortunately, where I live, there is one hydro company, so you either pay what they ask or you do not have hydro. Electricity, no. So there wasn't anything I could do there. That bill will remain the same. That's fine. So yeah, we saved some money there. Great, that can go on the debt. Where else can I cut back? I am going to cut back on our grocery bill. Great time in the of a season to do that, isn't it? Especially with everything going through the roof. $9 lettuce, people, is crazy, especially when it's all wilted and half dead because nobody is paying the $9 and they're just desperately trying to get rid of it in the store. I've switched over to other greens that are a little less expensive. Cabbages, bok choy, kale, different things like that. I also am going to grow my own. I do sprouts. I do at least sprouts every year. Last year I got a hydroponic system that I have not set up yet this year, but I will be doing that this week. And I'm excited to see if I can grow something with that. What else can I do? Lower my gas consumption, which lowers my price. My cost of gas, I mean. Does not lower the price, but it can lower how much I'm buying. Instead of going to town twice a week, which I normally do, I usually normally go and spend an afternoon with my mother, and then another day I'll go in and do all my errands. Well, I plan on combining those into one day and only going to town once a week. I will also bring lists so that I know exactly where I need to go and what I need at each place, so that I will not say, forget to stop at the drugstore and pick up a prescription, so then I have to run back to town later in the week. So that pretty much covers number 3. I will do another video more in depth on how I will exactly lower the grocery bill and what that looks like for my little family here. Okay, resolution number 4, and I can't believe I'm saying this online, but I am. I want to lose 20 pounds by June 1st. I know, I admitted that in front of people, in front of you. So, let's get into the reasons why I want to do this. First of all, I did all the fad diets in the past. From the cabbage soup fiasco to keto to Atkins to blah, blah, blah. You name it, I've probably been on it. None of them worked. They all worked temporarily. Like I might have lost 10 pounds, say, or whatever it happened to be for the length of time I was committed to it. And I always seemed to gain back more than what I lost as soon as I stopped paying for and participating in the diet plan. So they really are fads. They're not something sustainable. They're not changing your mindset to eating better, really. Also, I have high cholesterol now, thank you keto, and heart disease runs in my family quite a young age, in their 40s. My dad was younger than I am now when he had his first heart attack. And I have siblings that have issues as well. So I want to do better by myself and do better for my family. I don't want them to have to take care of me if I become ill. I want to be able to participate fully in my life and in theirs. So I also know that I can do it because I've lost like almost 50 pounds. And I held it for 3 years. However, I was maintaining. I wasn't trying to lose more. And I know for my health, for my joints, for my pain level, that losing this little bit of extra 20 pounds will make a big difference in my physical well-being. How am I going to do it? Well, jump into it briefly. I'm going to eat better. And I will do a video on that as well, on how I eat. And I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. Do not take this as a end-all diet. It is just what I do and what works for me. I also think it's more of a mental mindset than it is the physical thing. You are going to be craving foods, bad foods, because you're used to eating them. There has to be, dare I say it, a little bit of willpower on your part to not put that chip in your mouth. You know, nobody else is forcing it in there. You're the one putting it in there to eat, and you know what it does to your body. Okay. think for the most part, majority of us do know how to eat better. We just don't. And the next thing is I'm going to move more. My goal is to be walking 10,000 steps minimum per day by February. Now, I didn't just come up with that randomly. I actually got this for Christmas. Now, it's just a Walmart jobby. I don't answer calls on it. It's not running my life. There's no Siri, there's no Google, there's no whatever. It's for me to know when I'm walking to get my heartbeat up to where it needs to be. It's also to count my steps and approximate calories burned per day. And it also does things like check your blood pressure, and you can do an ECG. Anyway, it does all kinds of fun stuff. But it wasn't expensive. It was a gift, and it was what I asked for, and I was very happy to get it. So how did I come up with the 10,000 steps? Came up with it because I did an average of 5 days wearing this of what I was walking, and it was between 3,500 and 5,000. And that's what I'm doing, just regular running around every day, and that is maintaining my weight. So I figure if I double that amount, I should, plus eat better, I should lose weight. Common sense. So now that I said that, I guess I gotta be accountable for it, huh? That's a bit scary, but I can do it, and I know I can do it, and I'm hoping that you will help and support me through it, maybe even join me in the process. That would be awesome. As always, if you stay with me this long, please like and subscribe, and leave any comments below on, particularly on what kind of skincare works for you. I know we all have different skin types, and any additional feedback that might be helpful, or just share. I love hearing from you and reading the comments. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and smile at somebody today because they might need it just as much as you do. Bye.